So the next heading which we are going to see is area of sector and segment of a circle. Before dealing with the area of sector and segment, you must be able to know what is a sector and what is a segment. So I have taken a circle here, okay, and you can notice the center. Here it is a center. And what do you mean by a sector? Sector means that portion of the circular region enclosed by two radii and the corresponding arc. The portion of the circle which is enclosed by two radii and the corresponding arc. If in this case, if I am taking two radius, so I am marking the center as O. One of the radius, let it be OA, and the second radius, let it be OB. So you can see two radii, OA and OB. And what is a sector? That area which is enclosed by two radius and the corresponding arc. Can you say which is a corresponding arc? This is the corresponding arc, isn't it? So this will be the sector. The shaded portion is known by the name sector of the circle. Two radius and an arc. Okay, two radii and an arc. Sector end with R. So it is in relation with the radius. Okay, and again this plane part. Okay, consider the plane part. Then also you can see there is an arc from here. This is an arc of a circle, isn't it? Arc. And OA and OB are the radius. So that means if I am doing it in separately, you can see a figure like this. Isn't it? This portion is also, there are two radii, OA and OB, and this is an arc. That means this is also a sector. What makes the difference between the shaded portion and the unshaded portion? Both are sectors. What makes the difference is in the area, isn't it? This is smaller in area compared to the unshaded portion. So area which we shaded is called a minor sector, and the area which is unshaded is called a major sector. Both are sectors. One sector looks like a piece of cake, piece of a rounded cake. Okay, so this is a sector which consists of, or which is a part of a circle which is enclosed by two radii and arc of the circle. The other one is also a sector. What makes the difference is an area. This is a small sector. This is a bigger sector. So small sector is termed by the name minor sector, and the bigger one is termed by the name major sector. Okay, again coming to the segment. To say what a segment is. You have studied it in your 9th standard. What is a segment? A segment is that portion of the circular region enclosed between a chord and the corresponding arc. The segment is a region enclosed between a chord and the arc. Sector is a region enclosed between two radii and the arc. Segment is a region enclosed between a chord and the corresponding arc. So if I am drawing a chord, here also this is the center O. So if I am taking a chord, it can be any chord, even the diameter. So this is the chord and this is the arc, corresponding arc, isn't it? So this is the segment. The shaded region is the segment. Okay, same way if I am drawing the unshaded portion separately, this is the portion, this is the unshaded portion, isn't it? Okay, so there is also an arc. And it's a chord. If I am naming the chord as AB, the same chord AB here also is there. So this is also a portion enclosed by a chord and a arc. So this is also a segment. So what makes the difference? Here it is a smaller in area. This is bigger in area. Okay. So the smaller segment is called a minor segment and the bigger one is called a major segment. So in this figure also the shaded one is a segment which is a minor segment. The bigger one is major segment. Okay, so major and minor can be identified from the figure, but what is the common mistake you are making is you will not be able to identify the difference between sector and segment. So the easiest way is sector ends with R. So it is in connection with the radius. So sector is an area enclosed by two radii and the arc. Segment is the area enclosed by a chord and the arc. Okay. So suppose for a circle, if I am taking the diameter means the chord passing through the center, isn't it? So can you identify the major chord and the minor chord? Major segment and the minor segment. This is actually, if I am shading one of the portion, this is the shaded portion, the blue colored portion. It's a segment, isn't it? Is it minor segment or major segment? Is it minor segment or major segment? Actually, the diameter divides the circle into two halves, isn't it? So, in the case in which we are taking the chord as the diameter, or diameter itself as the chord, then the circle is divided into two, where we cannot identify the major and minor segment. Both the segments will be equal. Okay, so sector is a part of or portion of that circular region which is enclosed by two radii and arc. And segment is that portion enclosed by a chord and the corresponding arc. Okay, so if we are able to identify sector and a segment, it is very easy in the chapter. Again, what is the area? So the next heading is the area of sector. So we will calculate the area of the sector. So we are going to now identify the formula to find area of sector. Can you say what is the area of a circle? Area of a circle we will denote by pi r square, where r is the radius, isn't it? So just multiply it with the theta divided by 360. So the area of the sector is given by the formula theta by 360 into pi r square. Area of the sector is given by the formula theta by 360 into pi r square. Again, if I am marking a point in between this as P, APB is an arc, isn't it? So, if I want to identify the length of APB is the arc corresponding to the sector. What should I do is, length of APB means we have to find the distance between this A and B, isn't it? Which is a part of a circle. If I am taking the full length, what is it called? It is called the circumference of the circle. What's the formula to find circumference of a circle? 2 pi r. So to find the length of the arc APB, what we have to do is take the value 2 pi r, multiply it with the theta by 360. Okay. So area of the sector is theta by 360 into pi r square, and length of APB, length of the arc is theta by 360 into 2 pi r. What is r? R is the radius of the circle. Okay. Area of a sector, that term is actually not correct. We have to write area of sector of a circle. That is the correct wording. Okay, so area of sector of a circle. So r is the radius of the corresponding circle. What about theta? Theta is the angle formed by these two radii. Okay, theta is the angle formed by the two radii. So in the case of minor segment, area of the sector is theta by 360 into pi r square. Suppose I need to find the area of this unshaded region. Then can you say this angle is given as theta? What about the other one? The full angle around the circle is around the point O is 360, isn't it? So can you say what does this angle, this magenta colored portion means angle? It will be, the full angle is 360 and this much angle is given as 60. So this angle will be 360 minus, this much angle is given as theta. So this angle will be 360 minus theta. So if I need to find the area of major segment in this case, I can write the formula as 360 minus theta. That is the angle formed by the two radii OA and OB for the major segment, divided by 360 into pi r square. Okay. So no need to by heart both the formula, just by heart this formula. Area of a sector of a circle is just multiply pi r square with the theta by 360, and to find the corresponding length of the arc, just multiply 2 pi r with the theta by 360. So area of a sector is theta by 360 into pi r square, and length of an arc is theta by 360 into 2 pi r. Again, if I need to find the area of the segment, I am going to find the area of the segment AQB. Okay, to find the area of the segment, what should I do is, I will take two radii, OA, and let it be OB. Okay, to find the area of the segment, what I will do is, the formula is area of the sector. Just consider OAQB. It's a sector, isn't it? OAQB is a sector. So we will find the area of sector OAQB, and from that we will subtract the area of the triangle OAB. Clear? To find the area of the segment, what we will do is, we will take the corresponding sector. So to find the area of segment AQB, the formula is area of sector OAQB minus area of triangle OAB. So we will write area of segment is equal to segment, I will name it OAQB, is equal to area of sector OAQB minus area of triangle OAB. Okay, area of sector OAQB minus area of triangle OAB. Area of sector OAQB, we will apply the same formula, theta by 360 into pi r square. Theta divided by 360 into pi r square. Theta is the angle formed by these two radii and r is the radius of the circle, minus is given by half r square sine theta. Area of triangle AOB, we have different formulas. We can apply half BH, we can apply square root of S into S minus A into S minus B into S minus C. Though Heron's formula is not possible here, we are able to find the area using half BH. But it is easy for all the question to apply this formula. So by heart this formula also, area to find area of the triangle if theta is given, the formula is half into r square into sine theta. R is the radius of the circle in which the sides of the triangle act as a radius. And theta is the angle formed between the two radii. So to find area of the segment, the formula is theta by 360 into pi r square minus half r square sine theta. The original formula is area of sector OAQB minus area of triangle OAB. From there, we are coming to the conclusion of the formula, theta by 360 into pi r square minus half r square sine theta. So we will be applying these two formulas. Area of sector is theta by 360 into pi r square. Length of the sector is theta by 360 into 2 pi r. And area of segment is theta by 360 into pi r square minus half r square sine theta. These are the only formulas in this chapter. Okay.